Welcome to Emotions and Eating with Nicola-beer. Nicola controlled her feelings using food for 25 years, so she knows how draining it is to be constantly thinking about or acting out with food. Thankfully, having made an amazing breakthrough in her recovery, her mission became about helping others escape the unsatisfying cycle of frustration and self-medication with food. Nicola is determined to help you find your inner strength so you can be healthy, gain confidence, feel great, and be at peace with yourself and food.
Hi and welcome, this is Nicola-beer and I'm so happy you are here because I'm going to be sharing with you today about the power of making a committed decision. I don't know if you've heard the expression that says, if you think about it, then you can do it. If you go there in the mind, you will go there in the body. If you think it, you can do it. They're all basically saying the same thing. And I'm a strong believer in that. I'm a strong believer in the power of our mind and the fact that our minds are one of the most powerful tools we have to creating lasting change and beating food-related issues and eating patterns. They're not the only tool, but they're definitely one of the most powerful. And that's why whenever it comes to creating change in our lives, we can not only rely on the fact that we have thought about doing it, or even if we say in our head that we will change. I went through many phases where I thought about changing my food behaviours, where I thought about going on a new eating plan, where I thought about reaching out for help. There were times where I thought, tomorrow I'm not going to eat after 8 or 9 p.m. in the evening, or I'm no longer going to be sick, or I'm going to eat whatever I'm given. In fact, I used to think about changing my meal plans, food control and my life goals all the time. But the thing is, looking back on those moments, I realise now that all I had done was think about it. But I had never committed to it fully. And this is why, after a few good days, weeks or months, I was back to where I started. I'd relapsed into old patterns all the time. But lasting change comes from intention. Think about this for a moment. Think back now and consider some of your major accomplishments in life. Some of the things that you really were proud of, some of the biggest things that you've accomplished, that you've achieved, that you can say, yeah, that was brilliant. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. Things like your education achievements, your career achievements, your financial achievements, sporting achievements, perhaps even winning your romantic partner over, getting engaged or getting married, having children. At some point, you would have had to make a decision. Before you made that decision, you may have had a vision of what you wanted, but without a decision, it would have stayed just a vision. Virtually every success story starts with making a committed decision. The decisions that we make will shape our lives. They will determine our destiny and create our future. Just like what we decide to eat will shape our bodies. What we decide to do about our eating patterns and behaviours will shape the quality of our health and life. Does that make sense? Consider this. The word decision is derived from the Latin word decidere. This literal meaning is to cut off from. In the context of breaking free from emotional eating, its meaning is poignant, as you are essentially cutting off the possibility of not succeeding. The points to remember in making a decision are: 1. It's possible to change anything and everything in your life when you make a decision. It really is. 2. By making a decision, you are cutting off all other possibilities. Sometimes people say that they are not acting, they're not doing things. And that is a decision. Inaction is actually a decision. 3. The more you connect to your decision and feel it emotionally, the more power it will have. And by that I mean the more you can get excited by it, fueled by it, motivated by it, it will make you feel stronger and more connected to it, and you'll get better results. And 4, when you commit yourself fully, you are more likely to take the action needed to succeed. With anything we want to change in our life, we need to be able to take action. We need to be able to step up and act. And making a decision is going to make it far easier to know what actions to take and to follow through. So are you ready to make a decision to commit to seeking the support and help you need to overcome your harmful eating behaviours? Are you ready to make a committed decision to yourself that you deserve to live a better life? Are you willing to continue even if you have a temporary setback along the way to freedom? If yes, start by getting rid of the voice that's telling you you are limiting your life, or you are doomed by making a decision, or that change will be painful, or that you'll pile on weight if you don't monitor every bite you're going to eat, or you have to give up all your favourite food. These are all natural fears that many people have before they join one of my programs or before they work with me one-on-one. And yet when they make a decision, everything changes. Because these are just fears, and these fears can, for some people, stand in the way of feeling true joy and freedom. You deserve to be happy, to be free from thinking about food all the time, and so you can enjoy life fully. And you're already a person that takes action, because you're here with me, listening to this right now. You already know that there's something inside of you that wants change. You're longing for it, you're desiring it. I believe that you're listening to this right now for a reason. And I invite you to join me in making a decision statement, because the real power comes from making a committed decision where you say to yourself that no other option is available. As one of my male clients calls it, it is do or die. And whilst I wouldn't have put it so harshly, yes, in a way it is. Do or die. So if you really want change, are you willing to make a decision statement? By making a decision statement, you will have more clarity, more focus, more purpose, more inspiration and motivation. We all need a little extra motivation from time to time, and this will support you. It will help you stay committed when inevitable obstacles arise. Because the thing with emotional eating is there are always going to be emotional highs and lows in our life. There are always going to be times where you feel, I'm so stressed, I need to eat. I've worked so hard, I want to reward myself. Things are going great, I want to celebrate with food. Things are going terrible, I want to stuff myself with food. Or if you're a non-eater, things are stressful, I don't want to eat. Things are going wrong, I don't deserve to eat. All these kind of things. So you will need to pay reference to your decision statement in order to reinforce your commitment to your transformation journey. Here are some decision statement examples to help you. I am fully committed to loving myself and body. I am doing this and not giving up. I am doing this for my daughter and generations to come. We deserve to be happy, healthy, and around food. I am committed to respecting my body, valuing my life more, and living healthier forever. I'm an amazing person with a great life. I eat only when I'm hungry and nourish my body with loving foods. I've decided to follow the program until I see the desired results. I will do whatever it takes and have decided to get a little extra help if I need to. My old patterns are a thing of the past. Healthy is a new beauty, and I am both. No matter how many times I mess up, I'm going to continue until a new way of eating becomes a habit. Nothing is more important to me than living a life free from thinking about food and my body. So those are the examples, and here are the instructions. 1. Make a conscious decision, a real declaration about your commitment and desire to free yourself. 2. Ask yourself, what decision can I make right now that will spur me into action and help me to stay committed to loving myself more? 3. Write it down and memorize your decision statement. 4. Email it to me to strengthen your commitment. 5. Recite your decision statement daily for at least 21 days. 6. Post your decision statement somewhere you can see it. Maybe on your mirror, in your car, in the kitchen, on the fridge. Give it a go and let me know how you feel. And as I mentioned, I'd love for you to email me your decision statement. My email address is nicola@purepeacecoaching.com. If you have any problems getting your head around this, let me know. I would love to help. I really think that declaring an intention of what you really want to do or achieve makes such an amazing difference in becoming free from emotional eating and harmful food behaviours. It's one of the first steps. And I say this not only because I've lived this firsthand, but because I've also had the pleasure of helping countless others to change their relationship with food and their body. So I understand where you are right now, and I get that you want to feel better. And you're not going to live like this forever. I know it. So talk to me anytime, and if you're ready to take that first step, I'm here all the way. If you'd like to take advantage of a peaceful eating free strategy session with me, then do get in touch. During this session, we will look at what is holding you back from being emotionally free. What is holding you back from the patterns that are causing you either frustration or self-medication with food or starving. I will help you understand what steps you can take to free yourself. Because as I've said before, I suffered for 25 years with various different eating issues, going from starving to binging and also being sick, bulimic. And I don't want anyone else to suffer. That's my mission. If you're wondering, how do I book a peaceful eating session with Nicola, then I'm going to be putting the link along with this episode so that you are going to be able to click on the link and sign up for us to have time to talk together. Cannot wait to speak with you. Take care.
Thank you for listening to Emotional Eating with Nicola-beer. If you would like to find out more about her new system, aimed at getting beneath the issue of weight gain and harmful food control to eradicate the root cause of over and under eating, then you can visit her website at www.nicola-beer.com. There you'll find more free resources on how to become free and live a life you love. She also invites you to connect with her on social media. All her social media links can be found on nicola-beer.com also. Wishing you an amazing day ahead.